Sorry for the interruption. I got a call. But so here you have it. You've got the first runner-up. This is by Sonal Varshnia. It's called Kissa Goi. Another enormous work, again consisting of several panels. That's one. And then we go. This is one of my favorite works over here. I was very pleased that it actually got the Director's Choice Award. It's by Yogesh P. Naik. It's called Journey. And again, I find that it is probably a meditation on the forced migration that happened because of the lockdown. You have got people devoid of identity. They look like they are performers of mime. You just know that they are human, and you know that they are desperate. They're all trying to go home, and several trains are shown over multiple levels. I'm going to give you the long shot now. People very often ask me, where do you see art? Where is art? And this, I think, is a fairly good example. This is by Tufan Pramanik. It's just called She's Old. And this is a work that Tufan Pramanik had done in 2019. So the work itself is old by a couple of years. But I think what he has done is really extraordinary. So the components of this is iron rust, enamel color, print on paper board, but look what he's trying to simulate. This is extremely postmodern. The moment you take a look at it, you will know exactly what he's trying to portray over here. Look at this. Yes? So this is clearly an old, this is clearly reminding you of the interior of a local train, which has seen better days. And you can see these signs that are there. You can see graffiti that is there. You can see the fan switches that are there. I mean, I think that the way in which the whole composition has been done really pushes the boundary of what is art and what is life. And I think for this, the artist definitely deserves congratulations. Speaking of multiple panels, here we go again. So the lockdown, migration, laborers not walking long distances is a continuous theme at this exhibition. And again, multiple panels. This one is by Shotaranjan Das. It's called Phenomenon. Take a look at this. I'm going to give you some close-ups so that you can appreciate the detail. And now you see the full scale of it. It's very moving. Perhaps one of the most intriguing exhibits that we find over here, this absolutely has got special mention. This is by Anirban Shaha. It's called Quarantine Notebook. And what Anirban has done is not only as my friend is going to turn the pages, you're going to see that he has put his own diary on show in which he has chronicled his thoughts, his feelings about being in quarantine. So we have his diary over here in which he has, so if my friend keeps on turning the pages, you are going to see, look at this. Look at this. Look what Anirban has done. So he has meditated on masks. He has meditated on the kind of costumes that we may have to wear. It all looks very, very dystopic. And this is something that Anirban has done page after page after page. He just keeps doing that. He just constantly keeps doing that. Here is an artist who has decided that he is going to turn his daily thoughts into a work of art. And that is broadly what he has tried to do. And what we find next to it is a graphic novel. So if my friend turns the pages, then we shall see, look what he has done. So he has made a graphic novel out of the lockdown. This has to be one of the most remarkable responses to the COVID pandemic. This has to be one of the most remarkable examples of the way in which the whole exercise has been conducted. So there you have it. It's very, very moving. Another meditation on paper. This is by Nilesh Yogi. I don't know why I'm drawn to them. I guess I'm drawn to them because of the artistry, of course, but also because of the way in which there is a play with material. This is something that I've talked about as well, but also a play with scale. And look, for example, the incredible finesse with which he has produced tiny sort of micro chairs, tiffin carriers, flowers, shopping bags, all of it made out of paper. It's really, really interesting. And there you have it. And from there, you've got people hanging, headless people hanging. It's as if they are suspended. They hang on to life, which is represented there. So these are the things that they are tied to. They don't have heads, so they don't have identities, but maybe one can think of their heads as being full of this, of tiffin boxes, of chairs, of shopping bags. It's really wonderful. Take a look at this. There is a story that I think one needs to know. This particular work of art was done by somebody who unfortunately passed away in COVID, but his parents came over here and his friends came over here so that this work can be enjoyed. His name is Shumanto De. It's called Synthetic Memories, and this is the work that he has done. Shumanto is no longer with us, but I thought that this particular work of art needs to be recorded because this is what he would have wanted us to see. There are several meditations on masks. This particular is by Preeti Singh. It's called Habitat 2, and this is what she has produced. Right, so with this, we are coming to the end of this part of the exhibition. This is just the CIMA Art Gallery. And we are coming to the end of this part of the exhibition. The next venue that we are going to visit will be Gem Cinema. And that is where I absolutely promise you, your mind will be blown by the extraordinary amount of work that is on show. So catch me later at Gem Cinema.